you guys doing? Welcome back to another video with the girl Carol. And today, guys, we're going to talk about there is purpose in your pain. So, guys, before we get into the topic, if you feel like you can benefit from some encouraging videos, by all means, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, click like, share, and comment. Okay, guys, there is purpose in your pain. Whether you believe it or not, there is purpose in your pain. A lot of people that are therapists, life coaches, become teachers, etc., etc. Even people who have become rich, are millionaires, billionaires, there was purpose in their pain. And because of everything that they've been through, it drew them to those occupations. It drew them to help others. It drew them to want to never be broke again, or never see another kid struggle in school again, or, you know what I'm saying? It's pain. It's purpose in your pain. And for me, I've been molested as a kid. I was a teenage mom. I dealt with, this is hard, but I dealt with being raped. Yep. So I dealt with a lot of sexual abuse and a lot of mental abuse. So I never want anybody to feel the way that I felt, feel the way that those things made me feel. Y'all see that little growth? Yeah, it's yeah. But anyway, I never. Okay, there got a light. The lighting was kind of getting dark there. But I never want anybody to feel the way that I felt, how that made me feel. And so through my pain, when I began to overcome those feelings, that those things, the chains that it had on me, the hole that it had on me, the walls that I built from that pain, I wanted to be able to break all of that down, unshackle myself, and began to help others. So I always said, Lord, when I overcome this, I want to help others. I was depressed. I was dealing with anxiety. I was fearful. And when I say I was depressed, not no, I'm sad today, and no, like I literally tried to commit suicide. And I'm trying to commit suicide. I have thought about doing it over and over again. Like sitting and just wondering how the world would be without you. That type of thing. And God renewed my mind. God renewed my soul. God told me that I have a purpose. He put it in me. He planted it in me. That pain that I went through, y'all, I thought I was going to always be there. I didn't see the light of day. I didn't think that I could overcome that. I always thought that I was going to be that sad person that couldn't accomplish anything. And that's what I always thought that I would be. I never thought that I would be this person. I never thought that I would be this person, but glory to God. Glory to God. I've overcome a lot. There are some things that still, that I gotta break. But I can say 95% of the things that held me down, they don't exist anymore. It doesn't exist anymore. When I began to speak about the things that has happened to me, when I began to work on me, because you don't want to always go around having a bad attitude, having a bad day, talking to people crazy, doing people any kind of way, and then you have an excuse. There's always a reason why we act the way we act. You know what I'm saying? There's always a reason why we do the things that we do. But we're damaging ourselves. We're choosing the wrong way to go about the things that we're doing. We're choosing all the wrong things to cover up what we've been through. And it's not good. And I was number one. I had an excuse for every single thing I did. I wanted everybody to feel sorry for me. I was playing the victim, and that was getting me nowhere. I kept feeling sorry for myself, and I was believing everything that I was hearing. I was believing everything that I was feeling. I was believing everything that was not of God. I believed it, and I was holding on to it, and I couldn't let it go. I wasn't gonna let it go because it was a part of me. It was who I was in that moment. And when I began to work on me, when I realized that everything that I was going through and holding on to and pushing and whatever, everything that I was going through in that time was not of God. God wanted to tear my walls down, those walls that I built. God wanted to break those chains, but I didn't. I was just holding on to it. It was just me. You're going to have to deal with it. And that was that. And that got me nowhere. But once I began to work on me, and I was just like, Lord, once I overcome this, I want to help people. That's how I began to do this channel. God put this in me to do this channel. This was not me because I was so used to being in the background. I was so used to hiding. I didn't want nobody to see me. I didn't want to be seen, be heard, or anything. I just wanted to exist and not live. And God was like, no, that's not what I have you here for. I have a purpose for you. You went through what you went through. Now you have to tell your testimony. You got to be a voice. And once I began to do Carol's Daily Heart, it's just like it. When God sets you up to do something, you have to make sure you're doing it for the right reason. Because you will get discouraged. You will fall off. You will go through some things that you don't even really have to go through when you're doing it for the right reasons. So I'm telling you, when you're doing something that is your calling, your purpose, you have to not listen to the naysayers. You have to not listen to the voices in your head that are negative. But you have to know that what God has you doing is what you're supposed to be doing. So push through and do it. Don't listen to the naysayers. Don't put your eyes where it don't supposed to be, because that'll get you off course too. Stay where you're supposed to be. Stay focused and do what it is that you're supposed to do. And I'm telling you, you will stay the course. And that's just a little advice, because I started this YouTube channel, as I said before, and I got discouraged. I stopped doing it. I let time go by, and then I'll do a video, 1 or 2 videos, and then it's like whatever. And it was just like, oh, I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for a little financial gain. I'm doing this for a little following. No. Nope. If my numbers stay where it is okay. Because I just want to be a voice for somebody who is going through some things and they don't know how to get through, or just to be a light for somebody that just trying to get through, that wants some encouragement, some motivation. I want to be that voice, that light for someone. So there was purpose in my pain. When I thought I couldn't make it, when I thought that pain was going to take me out, when I thought no one loved me, no one wanted to be around me, no one wanted to hear me, when I thought I was done, I was over, God said, no, there's more for you. You got to get up. You got to push through, and you got to keep going. And I'm not going to act like this journey of being restored and him renewing my mind, I'm not going to act like this journey was just perfect and that it was short and sweet and simple. I'm not going to act like that, because it wasn't. This has been the longest journey. This has been the longest painful journey, because you can be good for 2 weeks straight, something just like that set you back, and now you got to start all back over again. And it's okay, long as you don't give up. Do not quit. Do not give up. Do not. Y'all, God is so awesome. God is so awesome. If you just give him a try, If you just give him a try, I'm telling you, this feeling that he gives is like no other. And you know it's from him because no car, no man, no nothing can give you this feeling but him. It's joy. It's joy. Period. It's joy. But just know that everything that you have been through, there's somebody out there that's going through the same thing, that's going through worse. You know what I'm saying? And that your voice needs to be heard. There's purpose in your pain. Don't sit on it. Don't dwell in it. Don't suppress it. Don't act like it never has don't act like it never has existed ever, because it's a part of you. It's a part of who is a part of you, and it's going to make you stronger, and it's going to make you become who God is trying to make you become. You have to allow that pain, whether you done went through cancer, whether you done went through abuse, drug use, getting your kids taken away, prostitution, whatever it is that has happened, and you have you have got past it, because I can't get it out. You have gotten past it. That was nothing but God. That was nothing but God. And for the people that have been through being molested, being raped, or whatever, and you didn't go the crazy route, or taking drugs, or trying to suppress it with alcohol, whatever, and you didn't go that route, that was nobody but God. Because there are people that do go that route. There are people that don't know what to go to, what to turn to, and they turn to those things. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, God is all around, and you got to recognize things may not be the way that you want it to be at this moment, but still know that he's there. Still know that he's there. You may be struggling with something, but know that God is there. He's waiting to help you overcome those things. He will bring people in your life. He will give you things to watch. You know, and you got to be careful with what you're watching, with who you're surrounding yourself with, what you're listening to. You have to be careful. You have to be careful. That is so important. It is just so important to surround yourself with good people. Listen to good, positive things. You're trying to overcome something. You're trying to be uplifted. You have to surround yourself with positive people, positive vibes, positive things. You can't overcome something and you stuck in this negative state. People are nagging at you. Some people are talking down on you. You're listening to the wrong type of music. You're listening to the wrong type of YouTube channels, and you know, because there's so much worldly things out here that look good that are not good. You know what I'm saying? There are so many people out here that you think that are your friends and your family, and they're not. They're not. So you have to recognize these things, and when you want to change, you're going to get change. You're going to push for change. I'm telling you, when I began to change, and when I began to go through what I needed to go through to get to this point, I wanted it. I wanted it bad. I pushed through. Sometimes I fail. A lot of times I fail, but I will get back up and I will try again. This journey was not easy. This journey was not short and simple and sweet like I said before. It was very, very long, because I was very, very hard-headed, and I live by, I want to do what I want to do when I want to do it. That was my motto. And God said, okay, go ahead. Go ahead and do what you want to do when you want to do it. Go ahead. Man, but God's way is always better. God's way is always better. And I just want y'all to see my hair and crew. Okay, look, one time, look, boom. Okay. Anyway, but anyway, yes, just know that there's purpose in your pain. Be that voice. Be that voice. And to overcome some things, again, there's therapy. Talk to someone who you trust. someone who has wisdom. Just don't be going to any and everybody talking, because they're going to put you in a deeper depression, they're going to make you worse off than what you already are. So, just find that person that you can talk to, a pastor, first lady, a best friend, aunt, somebody that really cares and is a very good listener and has wisdom and knowledge on what's going on with you. Read the Bible, read inspirational books, listen to inspirational speakers, preachers that are really into the word, not that are out here playing and talking about stuff that's not even in the Bible, but somebody who's really about their business and really about God's people and really trying to uplift God's people. Like, you can do this. You don't have to do it alone. And excuse me, you have to take the necessary tools and tips to get you to where it is that you need to be. You can't do this thing alone. You can't stay in this negative headspace. You can't stay in this spot. You have to move forward. And when you begin to move forward and you begin to do that self-care and do what it is that you need to do to take care of you, your pain will become a purpose. And when you begin to birth something in you, you're going to want to share it with the world. You have a voice and you need to stand on it. You need to be loud, bold, and you need to speak, because your testimony is going to help somebody. We all done been through something. We have the same story, different stories, similar stories. I'm telling you, everybody has a purpose in their pain. It's not too small. It's not too big. It's not too outrageous. There is somebody that has been through some things that you wouldn't imagine. You know what I'm saying? And there's somebody out there that's going through the same exact thing and that has overcome, or has been through the same thing and that has overcome it. And yeah. So just don't sit on it. Just don't dwell in it. Don't allow it to break you down. Don't allow it to take you out of here. Get the necessary help. I'm going to tell you this. That Bible has every single thing in it. In that Bible that we are going through, we can get in there and God going to tell us how to deal with it. God is going to tell us how to deal with it. Do you hear me? You're not alone. This is why I did this channel, because I just want to help people. I just want to encourage people. I have a story to tell, and I just want to be able, I know somebody that been through some things that I've been through, and I have a smile on my face. I'm not out here in these streets. I'm not out here losing my mind. Now, I almost did lose my mind, but God, he reeled me back on in. And I want to help somebody. I want to tell you what I did to overcome what I overcame. Yeah. So, guys, just know there is purpose in your pain. Teenage pregnancy. I was a teenage mom. You know what we do? We just so in love with these baby daddies, and they treat us like we're nothing, and there's and I had 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? I had 4, but I had 2 kids at that time. Went through straight, oh my God. But that was something that I was choosing to do, but it broke me. And I had some low points in that relationship. But I could help somebody. You know what I'm saying? The person that I was back then, I am not that person now. But the person that I was back then helped me to become who I am today. So, yeah, I'm telling you guys, there's purpose in your pain. Be a voice. But first, you have to make sure that you are good. You have to make sure that you are doing everything that it is to break those chains and tear down those walls that you have created because of what you've been through. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have no chains. You don't have to have the walls built up. Because when you walking in God gonna give you the discernment of people anyway that's not for you. And you gonna move right on along. Ain't no need of you putting no wall up. Ain't no need of you putting no wall up. Because God gonna let you know right there, And you already gonna know, okay, let me go on over here because God already warned me about you. You know what I'm saying? That's why we just gotta wholeheartedly just trust him. Believe in him. Do what he say. We don't want to never do what he say. We want to do what we want to do. Like I said before, and I said it before, that was my motto. I want to do what I want to do when I want to do it. How I want to serve God, but I want to do what I want to do. I was out of his will. And baby, I got beat every which way because I was out of his will. But when I got in his will, no, I'm not saying the enemy doesn't try to attack. I'm not saying things are not going to happen in my life. But I have the tools to fight. I have the tools to push through. Yes. And I thank him for the good times and I thank him for the bad times because both of those things have created who I am today. And without either, I wouldn't be who I am. I had to go through what I had to go through in order to become Carol that I am today. Period. So there is purpose in your pain. And you better step on that purpose. You better speak out loud, stand on it, and help somebody. It's all about helping people. These days we don't want to help nobody. It's all about us. It's all about I'm trying to come up. No. When you learn something or when you overcome something, help somebody else to learn and help somebody to overcome. Teach somebody what you know. Shoot. Now, come on. We gotta help each other. The world would be such a better place if we would help each other. But hey, it is what it is. But I'm doing my part, some of my part, because it's more. I can do more, and I'm gonna do more. You know what I'm saying? But I'm doing my part to help motivate, encourage, put a smile on somebody's face, because the world is so cruel all by itself. And so the people that you surround yourself with, it's important. It's very important. I don't think that's what I was about to say, but anyway. Yeah. But it is important with who you surround yourself with, for real. It really is. Yeah. But again, guys, let me get back. Let me come back. But there is, again, purpose in your pain. So allow that, use that. Allow yourself to be heard. Allow yourself to come out of that darkness, to come out of that sadness, that depression, because somebody needs to hear what you've been through, because they have been through it as well, and they're trying to overcome. They're trying to figure out, what do I do to get to point A from point A to point B? What do I need to do? How do I do this? And you have the tools. So yeah, there's pain in your purpose, guys. Yes, period. But anyway, guys, I just want to tell you that I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Know that faith over fear. Fear will paralyze you if you allow it to, and it will paralyze you for life. Do you hear me? Push through that. Stop being afraid to speak up. Stop being afraid to use your voice. It's cruel people in this world, but they don't even matter. You got to do what it is that you need to be doing for God. Do it. It's so many people that are being bold in Christ, and people try to talk down on them, but God got them covered. God has them covered. You understand what I'm saying? So be a voice in this world. Do what it is that you need to do, so you can get those chains off you, and you can tear that wall down. But guys, I'm gonna let you go because I have been rambling. I ain't gonna say I've been rambling, but I've been talking for a little minute. But guys, I just want you to know that I love you. You are amazing, and you have a voice and a purpose in this world. Use it. Use it. But guys, until next time, I love you and have the most amazing, awesome, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Mwah.